beautiful kings and queens, it's your girl Queen C here, and I'm back with another episode. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Ciara Spooner, aka Queen C, and this is the second episode of Spoon-Fed Fashion. Now in today's episode we will be talking about 10 things to elevate your style and your everyday look. But before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Why? Because it's Ciara Spooner. Should subscribe sooner. And let's just get straight into it. So these are 10 tips to elevate your style and your everyday look. I broke it up into two parts. The first 5 is for style wise, and the next 5 is your everyday look, to be more like presentable, to be more put together. But before I get into it, I just want to say a disclaimer. These tips are for people who want to elevate their style. Keyword is elevate. So I'll be using some examples that'll make people be like, well, I'm just, going to the store and I'm just doing this, I'm doing that. Keyword is elevate. If you want to elevate your style, if you want to be more presentable, more put together, these tips are for you. However, if you like the way you are, you want to stay the way you are, you don't want to elevate, you don't want to look good, feel good, whatever, keep on moving. Okay, so the first 5 things are things to elevate your style, your fashion sense, the clothes that you put on your body. These aren't things that are necessarily like every day. That's the next 5 things. These things are purposely for your style. None of these are in order, but I feel like this first one should be number 1 on like everybody's list, and that is accessories and jewelry. I've talked about this before in my previous episode. Your accessories and your jewelry is going to take your outfit from an 8 to a 10, a 5 to a 10. It's gonna make such a difference in your outfit, and it's gonna make it so much better. Is your accessories, and it doesn't necessarily have to be jewelry. Accessories could be a handbag, it could be a belt, it could be a brooch, it could be hair accessories, hair clips and stuff. So if the more accessories you put on, in my opinion, the more thought out you look. For example, a lot of people look good in blazers. However, not a lot of people is going to take that extra step to have on a belted blazer, to get a belt, in their closet that they have, or might go buy a belt that's going to complement the blazer, to make their outfit a bit better. Not too many people's going to do that. So if you want to elevate your style, accessories, belts, a nice handbag, if you're into brooches, you can do that. Even scarves. Some people take scarves, tie it around their neck, or you could take scarf and tie it around your head, around your neck, if that makes sense. I'm probably saying it so wrong. Some people use it as a headscarf, so you can just tie the scarf on your head like this. There's so many ways that you can use a scarf, but that is one accessory that I feel like not too many people are so invested in. Stacked jewelry. I love any type of stacked jewelry. It could be, all gold-plated bracelets, or it could be like those jumbo bracelets, like for a vacation wear or something. Like, stacked jewelry is so versatile. It's not just streetwear. A lot of people like to do the Van Cleef stacked bracelets, the Van Cleef stacked necklaces. So stacked jewelry is so versatile. It doesn't have to be streetwear, because when people think of stacked jewelry, I feel like that's the first thing they think about is the streetwear versions of stacked jewelry, when they have a whole bunch of necklaces and a whole bunch of bracelets and stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be that look. It can be the more luxury, or the the more refined version of stacked jewelry. So it's all about how you make it and how you present yourself. But I feel like stacked jewelry definitely elevates your look, definitely. But again, all accessories and all jewelry is going to elevate your look. The more the better in this case. Second is tailored clothing, or clothing that fits your body type. Now again, I've talked about body proportions. I will make a video on this. However, clothing that fits your body type, that when you know your body proportions and what looks flattering on you, it makes such a difference. For example, I am a more narrow shaped person. I am kind of transitioning because I've been working out and stuff, but still Still narrow though, still I'm not there yet, but I am a more narrow person, which is just straight up and down. So tight fitting clothing doesn't look the best on me. However, there's ways I can go around it. So for example, if I'm wearing a fitted crop top and baggy pants, like I said before my previous video, that's my style uniform because that looks best with my body proportions. So that's what I'm going to lean towards, you know, when I look for clothing to wear. Just a disclaimer, that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna wear a Skims dress, because I definitely own 2 of them and I feel great in them, and I honestly think they look great on anybody. So it doesn't necessarily mean you can't wear certain stuff and you just shouldn't, but it just means that certain things just look more flattering on you than others, and that's fine, you know. Like I said, these are tips to elevate your style. Tailored clothing is very important. I feel like everybody should have a seamstress. When you have items that, you know, could be, if this was just a little tighter here and a little bigger here and just a little tighter underneath the arm, go to a tailor. Okay, I'm telling you, go to a tailor, because there's just some pieces that you just don't want to let go. Some really good pieces, even the expensive pieces as well, that you're like, you know what, I should get this tailored if I really want to keep it for a good amount of time and I really want this item. And sometimes you can go out and you're shopping and you find an item that you really like, but it's probably like 2 sizes too big. Buy it and tailor it to your body, and I'm pretty sure you won't regret it. Yes, is it a bit more money to do that, and you know, I don't have to buy this item now, I have to tailor it. I know, but sometimes the item or the piece is just so worth it that I'm like, I'm gonna tailor this to my body. I'm gonna tailor it. I love to do that on vacation. I am petite, so there's a lot of times where the waist part for vacation clothing just doesn't look good on me, but the rest of the bottom does. So I like to get it tailored so that it looks better on me. I actually did that for the first time last year, and I'm telling you now, it made such a difference now, especially for vacation or like special events. If I love an item and I know I'm gonna wear it for that event or for that vacation, I'm gonna get it tailored to make sure I look good. Okay, honey, I'm gonna make sure. Period. Now the third thing is a little bit similar, but it's ironed clothing. People. Okay, when I say people, I'm speaking to everybody, not just women. We are tired of seeing crinkled clothing. Okay, men, this one's especially for you, because I feel like a lot of women like to iron and make sure they look good, you know. But men, we're tired of the crinkled collars. We're tired of the crinkled slacks, you know. Get that iron out, or a steamer. I have a steamer. Get that steamer out and steam out your clothes, please. When your clothes is nice and pressed and ironed and steamed, you look so cut and clean. No, for some reason there was a period where people thought that it was okay to not iron your clothes and just go outside. I don't even know why that was a trend, because it just shouldn't be. Okay, so this whole trend of just waking up and just going about my day and, you know, not trying to do better, it has to stop. It has to stop. Okay, the fourth thing is colors, textures, and patterns. So I've spoken about this as well previously in the first episode, but colors, textures, and patterns are always going to elevate your look. If you have an eye for patterns, I say go for it, because every time I see somebody with, you know, cool patterns or cool texture, I'm like, okay, they know how to dress. They have some type of style, because it's just different and it's unusual when you see, you know, people in different prints and different textures, even colors. You know, I'm not just talking about basic colors. Obviously, I'm talking about, you know, the more vibrant colors, the different colors, not the neutrals. These things are really eye-catching. You know, you notice somebody in a bright color, a neon color, or even a pastel color. You know, you notice it. You notice somebody in fur. You notice somebody in leather. You know, you notice somebody in army fatigue, army camouflage. You notice those things because those are eye-catching, eye-popping things. So when you really work with those elements, I'm telling you, it will elevate your style 100%. And lastly, the 5th tip to elevate your style is statement pieces. I know a lot of people that stay away from statement pieces and just like to keep it simple and basic. However, again, we are elevating our style from here on out. So statement pieces are really important. I know statement pieces could be a bit tricky. Let me know if you guys want a video on that, on how to style around a statement piece so that your outfit looks cohesive and doesn't look like a hot mess because you know you got the statement piece and think you can put anything with it. Let me know if you guys want a video on that. But statement pieces are also eye-catching and very noticeable because that's the first thing people are going to notice is that statement piece. For example, you know, you can have a skirt that's bedazzled. That's your statement piece. People are going to notice that piece right there. And I feel like things like that elevate your style because people are going to notice more that, oh, she always got that one statement piece, or her outfits always just look so cool. Because again, statement pieces are not basic. They're more out there. They're more wild, you know. So that very eye-catching. All of these things that like elevate your style are things that are very eye-catching, that are very, you know, if somebody was to describe you, oh, they're gonna notice something particular that you had on because it's different than most. Those were 5 things to elevate your style. Now here are 5 things to elevate your everyday look. So these are things that you probably don't have to spend money on. These are things that you probably have, you know, inside of your closet or inside of your room. These are 5 things that I feel like are very essential if you want to be more put together, if you want to go outside and, you know, not look so crazy. Okay? These things are not in order. However, the first one I think is very important. Hair. Okay? Hair can make or break not just an outfit, but it can definitely make or break the way you present yourself and if you look more presentable or less presentable to the world. When your hair is done, you just look better, you look more presentable, you know, you look like, okay, she's about something, she takes care of herself. Or even if you're a guy, you know, you take care of yourself. If you have you don't have to get a haircut every 2 weeks, but you know, you could get a lineup. You know, that beard, you can line up that beard, that mustache, you know, something. If I see a guy trying to holler at me, the first thing I look at is your face, and the first thing I'm gonna look at is your hairline. I mean, besides your shoes, but definitely your hairline. If you look crazy, no, I'm gonna be like, oh, he's either having a rough day, a rough week, or something. Something's a little off. So if you want to look more put together, more presentable, more elevated, your hair. You don't have to keep that hair done, but you gotta do something to it to make it look good. Okay, see, like this, like last night when I'm lazy, of course I do buns and stuff, but I'm trying to stay away from buns. So majority of the time I twist my hair at nighttime, and I just take it out the next day and it looks like this. The second is moisturize that skin. Moisturize that skin, please. I'm tired of people out here looking ashy. Listen, it is summertime. It's not summertime yet, but it's the weather is getting hotter. I know a lot of people in the wintertime don't lotion or don't moisturize themselves because they think nobody's seeing their skin. Why not? I do not do that. I have dry skin, okay? I like to be moisturized. So get that shea butter, that coconut oil, that body spray, body lotion, whatever it is. Moisturize your skin, please, because I guarantee you people notice when you are ashy, and people will notice when you are moisturized. And when you are moisturized, I'm like, okay, she looks good, she smells good, she's moisturized, she's glowing. I see you. Third thing is nails. Now, again, just like hair, I know people can't get their nails done every 2 weeks or so. However, having your nails polished, clean, cut those cuticles makes such a difference. Clean underneath your nails. And if you can't get your nails done, get you some press-ons. These are press-ons, okay? Can y'all see this? These are press-ons, okay? And if I didn't tell you guys would never have known, but I'm not scared to tell y'all know that. But these are press-ons. If you don't have the money, or maybe you're saving, or whatever your case might be, if you don't feel like going to the nail salon to sit under, you know, 3 hours, get you some press-ons. If you don't like press-ons, you don't like long nails, get some gel. You don't like gel, use regular polish. Like, I just feel like just your nails should always be presentable. If you want to elevate your everyday look and you want to look more together, get your nails done. And let's say you don't want to do color, at least go to them to have them cleaned up, or you can do it yourself, clean your nails up, you know, clear polish, but just make sure that they're clean and polished, okay? Because we don't want to see dirty nails. And that goes for the guys too. I know a lot of guys don't like going to the nail salon, but even if you don't go to the nail salon, clean underneath those nails, okay? Cut those cuticles. If you don't know how, YouTube is free, okay? Just like you're watching me, you could be watching how to do your nails, okay? Period. Now the fourth thing is a little bit, it's a little cheater. It's also jewelry. I know I had mentioned jewelry in elevating your style. However, jewelry, everyday jewelry, is very important as well. Even if it's a normal earring, you don't have to wear big earrings like this every single day. But even if you're wearing a stud, I have a stud in my second piercing hole. I like to wear studs on an everyday basis. I don't like wearing big earrings like this every single day, but I will put on some studs in both piercings of my ear. And even if I'm wearing a dainty necklace or one necklace, it doesn't have to be stacked jewelry every day, but jewelry makes a difference in your everyday look as well. Whether it's one bracelet, one necklace, and a pair of earrings, you're good, you're set. But I feel like as a woman, or honestly anybody, even women and men, I feel like you should have one piece of jewelry that you wear every day, whether it's a necklace or a bracelet or a watch, or earrings. For men, majority of them like to wear earrings, or if they don't have their ears pierced, majority like to at least have like a necklace or a watch. Majority of the time it's a watch actually, so a watch. So for men, any one piece of jewelry works for you guys. It makes you, especially for men, it makes you guys look way more, like if I see a guy with like a watch on or something, I'm like, okay, he looks like, you know, he tried for the day. And it definitely, you know, makes you look better on an everyday basis. So whatever it is for jewelry, just put it on, you know, just a little dainty earring, a dainty necklace. It doesn't have to be extravagant like stacked jewelry, but I feel like jewelry on an everyday basis, even if it's something small, makes a difference. Because I feel so naked with no earrings. When I have no earrings on, I feel naked. I feel like a naked mole rat. I do. But last but not least, the last one is wearing clothes that make you feel good, that make you look good. You know the saying, because when you look good, you feel good. But what I mean by this is to throw those sweats away. Yeah, throw those sweats away, throw those dirty sneakers that you keep on wearing, throw it away. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see it anymore. Now let me break this down for you guys. I understand there are days, it happens to me as well, we are all human. There are days where we just run to the store really quickly and we throw on our slip-on Uggs that we've been wearing for the past 2 years, our sweatpants, we throw our hair in a bun and a hoodie and go outside to the store real quick. I'm not talking about days like that. Well, I am talking about days like that, but when you're feeling that way and you're feeling in a state of you just don't want to, you know, do the most, it's perfectly fine. But if you want to elevate your everyday look and, you know, you want to be more presentable outside, yes, take off those sweats. Take off those sweats, take off those clogs, not clogs, those Crocs. Take off those Crocs, take off those dirty Air Maxes, those dirty Air Force Ones, and put something nicer on, please. Because like I said, when you look good, you feel good. So even if you're running to the supermarket and you're doing the supermarket shopping, it will not kill you to, instead of sweatpants, put on some jeans, you know, a nice fitted hoodie, or if it's not fitted, a baggy hoodie, or a hoodie that looks nice on you, a hoodie or a shirt, whatever the case might be. Some shoes, some proper shoes. When I say proper shoes, not your house slippers. We don't want to see your house slippers, okay? Put on your good sneakers or your good shoes, and, you know, and go out the door. That's how you be more presentable. That's how you elevate your everyday look, by just being more presentable and just, you know, not wearing those dirty sneakers. We're tired of the dirty sneakers, okay? We're tired of it. Because I kid you not, when you put on those dirty sneakers and those sweatpants and, you know, you just don't do your hair and you just go outside, do you feel the greatest? No, you don't feel the greatest. And now imagine you run into somebody that you know, because you didn't want to take an extra 5 minutes, you know, just to do all these steps. Put on some lotion, put your hair in a bun, but make sure you slick it back nice, you know, put on some earrings, put a necklace on, put some nice clothes on, not the sweatpants and the dirty sneakers. Imagine if you did that now. Just elevate your everyday look with these everyday simple tips, like throwing away those Crocs. No, I'm joking. You don't have to throw it away, but don't put them on if you know, want to be more presentable and stuff. Just don't put them on because they don't scream I'm put together, you know, I planned this or I put thought into this. It looks like you literally got out of bed and ran outside. We're tired of that movement. I'm tired of that movement. So if you're with me and you're tired of that movement, let's be more put together, okay? Let's put more work into ourselves. That's what we should be doing for the rest of our lives, putting more work into ourselves, because you never know who you're gonna see when you go outside. You know, you never know what opportunities you will get when you present yourself more, because there's times I have went outside and people ask me if I'm a model, and I'm like, no, because I took an extra 10 minutes to make sure I look good. Now if I go outside and I look crazy, nobody's gonna want to talk to me. That concludes my 10 tips. 5 to elevate your style and your fashion sense, and 5 to elevate your everyday look and to be more put together. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. Please comment down anything and everything, any advice you want to give, any videos you guys want me to make. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Why? Because it's Era Spooner. Subscribe sooner, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. Mwah!